Hello everybody, welcome back to Pro Evolution Soccer 2021, where we're diving into the second leg of the quarterfinals of the Copa Libertadores. That's a mouthful. But yes, let's not mess around, let's get straight into it. Now, if you didn't get to the end of the last episode, then naughty. However, the question was, who is going to win the Euros? Because it's just creeping up on us, actually, the Euros. It's going to be starting in a couple of weeks, so let me know in the comments below, who do you think is going to win the Euros? But that's enough of that question stuff. Let's go and sort out the starting 11. We'll be back for kickoff against Sporting Cristal. So a little bit of a rotated team today. Rossi starts in goal. He's up for the game, so that's always good. Buffarini, Rodrigo Cal, Musacchio and Fabra at the back. Campuzano, Varela, Vecino. Salvio on the right, Izquierdo on the left, and Zahovic starts up top, as you would expect. Now, we do actually have... See, Vecino's got a little bit of fitness issues. Yeah, let's bring in Basuma, actually. We'll bring in Basuma. Right, we'll see you at kickoff. We'll be in our white strip. They can be in black. See you at kickoff. So here we are then, folks, at the home of Sporting Cristal, the Coliseo de los Deportes in the Copa Libertadores. The crowd are bouncing, and look at that. It's they're getting their action right on, and it's going to be an interesting game. They're 3-1 behind the home team on aggregate, so it should be I want to say a walk in the park for Boca. It should be pretty simple. We know that Cristal are going to have to come and attack us. They did get an away goal in the first leg, so that is something we have to be wary of, but I've just missed out. Well, an early goal, a goal straight from kickoff for them would be a wonderful start, and well, it goes over the bar. It's not a bad start at all. So Cristal are putting a high press on Boca here, and we managed to play our way around it very easily, to be honest. As that pass in the Basuma, if I'd just put a bit more weight on it, it may have been a bit better. But I have come straight from playing a bit of my club where, you know, it's pass support's on, so it does feel very different, and it will take me a bit of time to get used to the passing. As Roldan's there again, cuts it back, and it's another shot just past the post. Two shots early on for Gonzalez in this first half, and well, we just about block it, don't we? Down the line, it's a simple cutback again, and then the shot. He's just not got his shooting boots on. Rossi not tested. 10 minutes gone. Cristal keeping the ball around the back four a little bit more now. Go long, looking for Herrera. Herrera is beaten in the air. Salvio in a foot race wins it. Campuzano can just recycle it to Rodrigo Cal, who plays his second game in a row on the camera, as Fabra goes up the line to Izquierdo. Izquierdo just puts it the wrong side of Zahovic, and again breaking down as we get in the final third. I'm going to feel like we need an away goal. I've got to feel that Sporting Cristal are definitely going to score. Absolutely dummy there. Herrera's underneath it. Basuma, lovely first time pass to find Campuzano, but again just too much on the pass. Oh, he's given a bloody free kick. Of course he has. So Calcaterra swings the ball in. Herrera with the ambitious overhead kick from there. I say worth a go. Was it worth a go? That's a terrible throw out from Rossi. That's going to fall through to Musacchio, who will look up the line. Izquierdo can fit that on to Zahovic. Great first touch from the centre forward. Zahovic is, well, he's still got the ball, but he's crowded out of it, and happens all too much when I'm running with Luka Zahovic. I get a bit greedy, try and get him the goals, but you know, he's just such a good goal scorer for this team. He's showing his class last season, winning the Player of the Year award in Argentina, and he started this one reasonably well. He's not actually started as quick as he did last year, but you know, a couple of changes to the team have upset the balance of the squad a little bit, as Fabra waits for Basuma to make that run, and then auto lock on for some reason. Thought I was trying to pass it to Izquierdo, but that's just how PES goes. Herrera in behind, and Fabra will take over the loose ball. Can go back to Rossi, and we can start again from the back. 22 minutes gone, still 0-0 here, and 3-1 on aggregate. Yeah, Izquierdo. We've actually worked this very, very well. Luka Zahovic trying to just turn and get Salvio in goal. We've got Buffarini on the overlap, and Buffarini keeps going. Buffarini, can he pick the cross out? It's over hit and completely behind everybody. Wasted opportunity. Salvio in a pocket of space on the right hand side again. Buffarini offering up. Can he put a better cross in this time? It's testing the goalkeeper. It'll be a corner. Fabra to take the corner. What's he got? Swings this one in towards a near post. Deflected behind. Another corner. Man at the front post doing a good job. As Fabra just going to drill another one in a little bit further out. This one, Chavez gets a touch. It nearly falls for Izquierdo, who couldn't sort his feet out, and Cristal clear it away. Musacchio reads the run from Herrera in towards Fabra. Tavado gets it away. Good reach there. Buffarini again in a bit of space on the right-hand side. It's causing Cristal some problems out there. Varela tries to put a cross in. That one's overhit as well. Goal kick. Good tracking back from Varela has won the ball there as Zlatko Zahovic pulls wide this time. Bit of a different tactic from the centre forward. Great ball through from Salvio. Referee, is that a penalty? I think it is. I did think I put the body in front of the ball and the ref's given a penalty. A dodgy penalty in the last episode. Is this one dodgy as well? We'll have to see the replay. But I did think I'd put Izquierdo's body in the way as he just ran the wrong side of the defender. Came round him. Oh, it's the right foot, I think. Just clamps, like, sort of clamps on his onto his right leg. So they've given it to Buffrini. That's not going to happen, is it? That's not going to happen. Zlatko Zahovic, he's our main man. We're going to go, where are we going to go? Let's go bottom right. Bottom right, full power. LZ90 steps up and he's saved it. Bloody hell. Oh, the AI. The AI just know on penalties. No, they just know. They just know. It's not coincidence. It's not the computer knowing what your controller input is at all. Oh no. Roll down on the ball into Gonzalez. Turns well out to Hobeg. Looks to go loopy and lofty over the top, and it's easy for the defence to deal with. Although Tavera has just beaten Bissouma to the ball, but good tackle gives it back to Bissouma. And Izquierdo's got runners in front of him. One of them is Zlatko Zahovic. Just nearly a wonderful flated ball. Flated? What on earth is the word flated? Floated is what I was going to go with. Floated. I don't know where flated came from. Salvio takes the throw in quickly. He's got Buffoni there. Lays that one back towards Varela. He's got a man on the edge here, Varela. It's Yves Bissouma. Good bit of footwork, but good covering and cleared for a throw in. A couple of minutes to go in the first half. And really, it's the penalty is all you can really write home about. Cristal with those couple of chances, in the first opening 5 minutes, but other than that they've been kept pretty quiet, and it's sort of par for the course in terms of a second leg where one team's 3-1 up. We've kept the ball well. We've had the penalty. Probably should have done better with that, but yeah, we've got down this right hand side very well actually. Buffoni has done well. He's got nearly put that into Salvio, who had lost his man, and Loyola keeps that one in, and that is half time, 0-0. So we did have 54% possession in the first half, which on Fuma is actually quite impressive. We normally give it away a bit, but yes, we're going to expect Cristal to come at us in an attacking sense in this second half, and it should leave spaces open because they need goals. Salvio is there, in towards Izquierdo. Oh, good save from the goalkeeper. Straight away, Boca showing their intent. Oh, it's a complete mix-up at the back. Izquierdo pounces, left-footed strike. It's the away goal, and it is 1-0 even. I was going to say 4 something, but it is 1-0 on the day. That was a good save from the keeper, but this complete mix-up here, Chavez and the keeper getting in each other's way, and Izquierdo pounces. Great finish into the top corner, to be honest. Absolutely rifled home, and just a shocking bit of defending here. The pass back, it's a terrible sort of mix-up, and Izquierdo rifles it home into the top corner. 1-0 Boca. Lovely stuff. Cristal knew they were up against it in coming into this game, and now even more so they're going to have issues to deal with. That's a good shot, great save from the keeper, and Buffoni hooks it away. Salvio will try and get on the end of it, flicks that one looking for Varela, but the pass just isn't good enough, and the body's being thrown forward now by Cristal. This could go one of two ways. It could be absolute floodgates opening for Boca Juniors, or it could be Cristal getting themselves back into this game, as Salvio will pick up that ball there, and he's got Zahovic making a great run. It's actually overhit, but could still fall for Izquierdo. Doesn't quite get there, beaten to the ball by Madrid and cleared away. Boca just sort of toying with Cristal now, knowing they've got to come and put the press on and win the ball back, as Izquierdo plenty of space to turn here onto his favoured right foot. Nice little footwork there into Salvio. Salvio's through, lays this one back. Izquierdo gets a second. 2-0 Boca, 5-1 on aggregate, and just ridiculous. Like, we've played that so calmly, so well. Izquierdo into Salvio. I could have shot, cut it back, left-footed strike. Great goal, great finish. I'm delighted with that goal. Absolutely delighted with it. Salvio, unselfish, cuts it back. The number 11 to the new signing, the number 7, and it's a great finish into the top corner. Keeper's got no chance. Zahovic into Izquierdo, who is now on a hat-trick is not fouled there. Thought the defender may have just stopped me from running, but the referee says play on. Roldan tries to dink that one over the top. There you go, Carroll misses it. And it's given as offside anyway. So substitution for Boca Juniors. Zlatko Zahovic off and Zeballos comes on. Brenner not on the bench today, so Zeballos comes on. We'll see what he's got to offer. We don't see too much of him because of the signing of Brenner. But we can rest Zlatko Zahovic now for the game against Independiente coming up after this one. Well, Salvio has seen the run there of Izquierdo, but didn't get enough on it. Zeballos does head it, but not very well at all. And it's going to fall to the Cristal player who lobs it up. Capuzano with the header. Varela, great turn, finds Zeballos. Zeballos has Salvio. Salvio into Izquierdo. He's now hunting that hat-trick, remember, but that's a good tackle. Gonzalez out to Roldan, who's robbed very well by Basuma. Good reading of the play there from Yves Basuma, who has settled in very well. Heavy touch, though, with the dribbling, which wasn't the best. Zeballos looks over towards Salvio. Cannot win the header, but the whistle's gone. Brought back for a free kick on Zeballos. And he did all right. I don't think he's ever really going to be anything special, but he's won a free kick in a good position. Let's see what we can do here. Let's put this one up towards the back post. It's going to go up towards Salvio. Does flick it inside to Zeballos. Can he have a hit? He does. Easy for Solis, though. It was a good effort, decent effort. Oh, it's a terrible kick out, and it went straight to Masaccio, and Zeballos has just, well, been caught on the ball. He's not strong enough. Really, really bad play from Zeballos, because we should have really taken advantage of that. Zeballos gets it again into Izquierdo. Lovely back heel to release Fabra. Fabra's got so much space. Cuts this one back. Zeballos is there. It's a really good save. What is he playing at? He must have such bad kicking power, because that was rubbish, that shot. Absolutely rubbish. Another substitution, Oberg off, Moshan on. Suma has just run off the back of his man from that throw-in, and he's got runners in there. One of them, Salvio! Oh! It's just over the bar. We're playing so well at the moment. Basuma, with the quick throw-in, laid it back on the volley, and that's so close from Salvio. So double substitution for Boca. Basuma off, Cardona on, and Palacios replaces Buffarini at right back. Ceballos picks up the ball in the middle, flicks it inside, looking for Varela. Out to Izquierdo. Izquierdo can't quite get past Madrid. He's desperate for that hat-trick. The new signing for Boca Juniors as we go to the final, what is it, 15 minutes, 10 minutes or so. Boca Juniors have pretty much got this game wrapped up, you would imagine, as Rodrigo Chiao will win that header. Salvio sees the run of Zeballos, who will get on the end of this ball. And, well, terrible pass. I don't like Zeballos. There's some people you just, in the game, there's some players you just don't get on with, and he feels like one of them. You might try and sell him and potentially bring in someone else for Boca Juniors, but who knows, we're not going to be for that much longer, I imagine. Zeballos flicks inside. Varela gives it back. Oh, come on, AI. That was made for Zeballos. It was obvious. The last 8 minutes of the game. Is there going to be any more action? I'm not too sure. Salvio up to Zeballos again. Has that run of Izquierdo on the hat-trick. Izquierdo, oh my god, what a terrible finish. For a moment there, my mind slipped back to playing on support, like shooting support, and that was dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Zeballos actually did really well, and Izquierdo, I've just placed that so far wide, it's ridiculous. Varela with the ball, waiting for a runner, and Salvio does give him a bit of movement. Great tackle from Loyola, though. And as we get into the final few minutes of this game, well, Izquierdo really should have had a hat-trick, missing that glorious opportunity there. Zeballos picks this one up. Oh, Izquierdo's in! Oh, what a save! He could have had 4. He probably could have, would have, should have had 4. Cardona wins the header. Caught late. Referee says play on. And I think he just wants his game to end to put Cristal out of their misery. This is a 2-0 victory for Boca. Could have been so much. Should have been so much more. I've wasted some glorious opportunities in this one. And we've just got to hope that it doesn't come back to bite us in the next game, where we might not create that many. Who knows? As that's a good header from Rodrigo Chiao. Look at Izquierdo, absolutely out on his feet. Ceballos looks for Varela. I just can't get on with him. I can't judge his kicking power. Oh, Cristal are going to give it a go at the end, but it's going to go all the way through to Rossi, and that will be that. Rossi will take his time to get up, boot this ball up the pitch. And the full-time whistle will go. 2-0 on the day, 2 for Izquierdo. Could have been a hat-trick, could have been 4. But Izquierdo is surely man of the match in a 2-0 away win for Boca. They're through to the semi-finals of the Copa Libertadores. Come on, let's go and see who we've got. So the other results then, Flamengo are through 4-0. LA Galaxy lose on away goals to Inter Miami. Independiente get knocked out on penalties by River Plate. And we beat Sporting Cristal. So we could have River Plate in the semis, which would be very interesting. I would love them in the final. It would be absolutely amazing if it was. But next up is Independiente. Let's go and look at the draw for the Copa Libertadores then. The Conmebol Libertadores. There we go. We are into the knockout phase. And we have River Plate. Oh, what a huge semi-final that's going to be. Let's have a quick look at the goals. Who is leading the goal scoring? Sebastian Villa's up there with 4 for us. Zlatko Zahovic with 3. Pablo and Blaise Matuidi leading the way for Inter Miami. In terms of assists, who else have we got there? We've got Salvio up there with 3, but Pavon for LA Galaxy up there with 6. Blumenau, Brenner and Izquierdo up there as well with 2 apiece. It's getting interesting. It's getting spicy in the Copa Libertadores. When is that next game? When is the River Plate? So that's the quarterfinals of the Cup. It's there. So it's going to be Argentinos Juniors, River Plate, Lanús, and then River Plate again in the semi-finals. The final is, November 28th, and then we go into basically manager movement season. So, we'll have to wait and see what happens. Right, we're going to get into the game against Independiente. We'll be right back. Okay, so it's going to be Andrada in goal for this one. Buffarini, Rodrigo, Cal, Lopez, Fabra, Campuzano, Almendra, Vecino. Villa comes back in for Izquierdo, who goes to the bench. Zahovic up front and Salvio on the right. A strong bench. Izquierdos, Palacios, Izquierdo, Bissouma, Zaballos on there again. Is Brenner... Yeah, actually, we'll put Brenner on the bench because I do prefer to play my signings. And Collado as well sitting on the bench. So it should be a good game. Let's get into it against Independiente. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Estadio del Scorpio as the away team and the home team are just making their way onto the pitch for this one. Independiente versus Boca in the Argentinian Super Professional League. Super Professional League. I think it's just the Argentinian Professional League. But anyway, let's get into this one. The teams are ready. We're ready. You're ready. I'm ready. Let's go. And it is Independiente getting us underway for this one. Obviously, Boca on the back of a very good Copa Libertadores quarter-final win. And the draw being made, they know they're going to be up against fierce rivals River Plate in the semi-finals of that one. A two-legged affair, all playing to try and get to that date on the 28th of November. And it would be quite the feather in Zlatko Zahovic's cap if he could win in his first real seasons at Boca Juniors. If he could win the league and the Copa Libertadores, it would surely alert some clubs in Europe to his chances. But Zahovic could be in here as Zlatko Zahovic is coming through. The keeper comes out. Zahovic goes for the dink, gets the angles all wrong on the left foot, and it sails harmlessly wide for a goal kick. It was a decent counter-attack. Villa with a good ball through, who was dropped for that game, and Izquierdo took his chance getting 2 goals, but Boca Juniors just, that's terrible from Luca. Terrible finish. A bit of space here for Blanco on the right. Fabre's got to come over and press. You'd probably ask a question of why wasn't Fabra there in the first place, putting the pressure on immediately. Referee says play on for that little nick at the feet. And Vicente goes into Sonora. Out to Rodriguez. Puts the ball in. Lopez underneath to head that one away. Campuzano looks straight away out wide for Salvio. And this is where Boca are so deadly, when they get into these positions for a counter-attack. And Salvio's still going. He's been given acres of space to run into, but a well-timed and well-judged tackle there from the Independiente centre-back opens up their own counter-attack potentially. But Rodrigo Cao makes a fantastic tackle. He's been solid. I've been very impressive with Rodrigo Cao, brought in from Flamengo, I want to say it was. May have been Sao Paulo, but I think it's Flamengo. And it's a throw-in. 13 minutes gone. That's been worked over towards Fabra on this left-hand side. Vecino just working it back across. Buffarini. Boca know that Independiente are going to sit deep and they've got to try and play their way through. Fabra trying to create a bit of space, but ultimately it was rubbish, wasn't it? It was just rubbish. And it's cleared away long. And Independiente at the moment not offering very much in terms of a attacking sort of challenge against Boca. But we do know that they can turn it on. Menendez out to Rodriguez. Goes long again. Lopez under that. Flicks it back to his goalkeeper with a very clever header. And Andrada, who doesn't get tested too much in the Boca Juniors goal. He's got a good back four in front of him who know what they're doing. And they can make the most of it. But sometimes they give away possession very, very cheaply like that. Blanco on the ball. Into Hernandez. Bustos. Into Hernandez again. Romero. Trying to put a bit of a press on, but it doesn't quite work. So will send Buffarini out to go and put the pressure on there. Almendra will just hold his space. That's going to be an interesting pass. Can he keep it on? No, he can't. Goal kick, 22 minutes gone. Salvio up towards Zahovic. Great sliding tackle, or not. Referee says free kick and a yellow card as well. For good measure. I thought he got the ball, but clearly not for the Independiente number 2, Franco. Thinks that Zahovic was just a bit slow on his heels, I thought. Maybe he got his body in the way. Oh, bad luck for the defender, but a yellow card. We'll take it. Right, Villa. Let's just play this one short and see if we can build something up. It's actually gone to Buffarini. He's going to go back to Sebastian Villa and hits it first time. Bloody hell. Ferocious. I don't know why I'm so surprised by it. I control the input to do that. Buffarini plays it back to Almendra. Not the best pass though. Vecino. Salvio in a bit of space. Couldn't quite squeeze the ball through though. And Menendez will keep it alive. Back to Munoz. Sonora. Menendez on it again. Romero. Out to Rodriguez. Rodriguez is running into a bit of space, but showed too much of it to Almendra, and he recovers. Just coming up to the half-hour mark, and it's been a pretty boring game, in all honesty. We're struggling to break through the tight back line of Independiente. When we do get up here, we just don't really get enough numbers forward in due course. I feel like we may have to sacrifice a holding midfielder for an attacking midfielder, and just go for this one a little bit more. Maybe someone like Izquierdo can supply us. What is supply us a little spark of creativity and pace potentially as Bustos comes forward. Fabra tries to pressure and also cover the man outside him as well. Bustos gives it back to Blanco. Fabra should have that one covered and does. We'll keep this in and turn. Campiozano off to Rodrigo Chiao. 10 minutes till half time, and Buffarini. Look how deep Independiente are playing, man. Buffarini sees the run of Salvio, puts it into the space for him. Salvio coming forward, not too many men to aim for in the box. One is Villa, there's a header. He's on target, saves a really good hands, good save, good agility from the goalkeeper there. And, well, it's the best chance of the game, only 36 minutes in, which is telling you how bad this game has been. Vecino's won a good header there, though. Zahovic, can't squeeze that through. Almendra up to Salvio, on to Zahovic, back to Salvio. The passing is just off today. I don't know if the grass is longer, or which does make a difference in PES. Oh no, they've played it through. They've brought out Rodrigo Cal. Menendez is in. Great save from Andrade. He sort of came and didn't commit to coming fully off his line, which made it a little bit awkward, but yeah, we've coped all right there somehow. Almendra, sorry, comes forward. Buffarini back to Almendra. Oh, such a bad pass. A bit of space, but luckily their passing is just as bad. Vecino, Fabra, Vecino again, over to Buffarini. Almendra, just saw a little gap, and threading the needle on Fuma is very, very tough as we come to the end of the first half. Really not much to write that. I'm going to say potentially 2 shots each, maybe not even that. 3 shots for us, 2 on target, 1 shot for them. So we're playing well enough, but yeah, we're going to mix this up a bit. Let's we'll sacrifice Almendra. Do we sacrifice Almendra? Or do we just sacrifice? No, let's just sacrifice Capizano. He's going to come on into attacking midfield, and I think we are going to do Izquierdo. We're going to push Izquierdo on the left, Veer on the right, Salvio into that attacking midfield role, and let's get a few more options in the final third. That's the plan. So Luka Zahovic gets the game underway again for the second half, and a slight change in tactics then for Zlatko Zahovic's men. Campiozano, who's been such a solid player for him all ever since he's taken over management, really, has been asked to just step aside for this game and be replaced by the more attacking Izquierdo, seeing Salvio drop into the middle as Zahovic picks up Izquierdo, getting into the game straight away, but the first touch let him down, although Zahovic has robbed the defender. Here is Izquierdo, lovely touch. Oh, I thought I'd touched that through his legs, just couldn't get on the end of it. And already it's a much more attacking impetus from Boca Juniors, with more options in the final third, which is exactly what we wanted. Salvio, Zahovic lays it on back to Villa. Izquierdo with a shot, good save from the keeper Souza. And then a bit of confusion between Buffarini and Zahovic to see who was going to get that pass. opens it up a little bit for Independiente, but again, they're too slow in the attack. And they're not making the most of the opportunities they're being given. Almendra, good header. Zahovic flicks it inside to Salvio, who just took a really bobbled sort of just in front of him, which meant the ball jumped up and he had to try and take a touch to control it, and therefore didn't get the best sort of position to release the ball and got robbed as Independiente again just keeping the ball. No intent to attack from this Independiente team. As when they do, they pass it out for a throw-in. Absolutely terrible. Izquierdo picks up the pass from Lopez, but that pass isn't good either, and it's been a game of pretty crap passing. Good tackling from Lopez, who's then taken out by Rodrigo Cal, because he's like, oh yeah, I'm bigger than you. I'll take over this ball, thank you. Vicinio up towards Sebastian Villa. That's a good pass. Zahovic can flick that one on. Izquierdo's pace has got him in. Referee, is that a penalty? No! He says play on, and Independiente getting themselves into all sorts of trouble here. Just have to boot it out for a throw-in. Izquierdo looked like he was caught there. The referee said no thank you as Buffarini. Shocking. I nearly swore that was so bad. I nearly swore. Oh, gosh. Oh, Independiente here have an absolute shocker. They've just kicked that out straight for a corner from that throw-in that we gifted them. And Sebastian Villa is going to take this one. Fires it in towards Lucas Zahovic at the front post. He's going to fall to Fabra. Lovely touch to get around. Fabra shoots just over the bar. So substitution for Boca, then Almendra off, Bissouma on. He had an hour, and it's another new pair of legs in central midfield for Zlatko Zahovic's men, as that's a good winner there from Rodrigo Cal. So Noda plays that one up, and between them, Fabra and Lopez win the ball, but then Fabra gives it away with a very silly pass. Rodrigo Cal recovers possession though. Lopez knows he's got time. There's not a significant press coming forward, and with that time, he did not use it wisely and gave the ball away back to Independiente, who are now going to be in because, oh, well done, Andrada, very quick off his line and collects that one. Vicinio. Bissouma gets his first touch of the ball and fires it up towards Zahovic. Zahovic can force it wide to Vicinio, who can flick it on to Buffarini. Buffarini sees a man on the edge, and it is Izquierdo. Izquierdo shoots, it's a good block, it's a corner again. And Boca Juniors are just knocking at the door. Vicinio pushed it wide. Buffarini saw the run from Izquierdo, laid it into his path. Good first touch, and it's a good block from the defender, to be fair. I'm going to ask for a short option this time. It doesn't really draw anyone out. There is a gap there that we can try and just leather the ball into. And we do. Oh, it hits the defender at the near post, and Souza has to react quickly. And luckily for Independiente, he did just that, and he tries to get them going with a nice direct kick out. Finds Blanco, passes that one on to Bustos, which seems a tad unnecessary. Rodrigo Cal misses the header, but also puts the attacker off. Buffarini. I mean, why would Vicinio just let that roll past him? I do not know. But he makes up with it with a good tackle. Salvio turns into the space for Luka to run onto. Lucas Zahovic, has he got the pace to get past Munoz? He's not, but he's just absolutely clattered. How is the ref? Thank you, he has given a free kick. Bloody hell. And it's a yellow card for Munoz as well, which I think he can't really argue about. Can he, the captain? Zahovic was just bursting past him, nowhere near the ball. Definite yellow card. I don't know what he's moaning about. Alright, Sebastian Villa is over the ball. Not the best free kick taker. Let's see what he's got in his locker. Villa, can he get enough bend on it? No, he can't. Side netting. Yeah, not the best free kick. Not enough whip on it. And it goes off, and it is Sebastian Villa's last involvement in the game, as he's going to be replaced by Alex Calados. The new signing for Boca Juniors comes on the right-hand side, as Romero is replaced by Togni. Togni is a great name, hopefully not a great footballer. Rodriguez up to Menendez. So Lucas Zahovic putting in the hard yards defensively and doing a very good job here as he's nicked the ball, and he sees the run of Izquierdo, who stayed onside. Izquierdo tries to cut this one back. It's just in front of Calados. It would have been a wonderful start for the subs there. Lopez, Bissouma. Again, we just need to start turning the screw a little bit more. Calados. Oh, that's such a bad pass. The game's just gone really scrappy, and that's going to suit Independiente with 10 minutes to go. That's a great tackle from Rodrigo Cal, and he wins the throw as well. Yeah, it's just turned really, really scrappy. They're making lots of subs. Sonara off, Martinez on for Independiente. I just feel like we've got the opportunity. We're going to get another opportunity in this game. We've just got to be clever with it. make sure we take it. Lopez up to Izquierdo. Can he get a touch on that? And he does. Fabra has got the legs here. Need people in the box. Get in the box, people. Fabra tries to cut it back. Oh, it's just behind Luka Zahovic and not quite hard enough to reach through to the on-rushing players. I think it was Izquierdo. Moutinho, here is Izquierdo around the corner. Zahovic, the little fancy flick is blocked, and it was a good effort, to be fair. And look at this for a potential counter-attack now. Martinez to Menendez. Buffarini getting back to try and tackle Martinez, who's going to be... Oh, he's got the ball in. Fabra with a header, misses it. Lopez is there to cover. It's going to fall to Romero with a shot. Not the best, past the post. Andrada not hanging around, wants to get on with this quickly, and he picks out Alex Collado in a lot of space. Flicks that inside to Vecino. Zahovic is there, can flick that onto Salvio. Salvio's in. Can he get the shot off? He can! Oh, flies past the post again. It's just not dropping for us inside the goal frame at the moment. Good chances being created, but just not hitting the target. Great ball in Zahovic. Lovely ball around the corner. Good first touch. Good hit. It goes past the post. Independiente are going to try their luck passing out from the back, and they haven't been very good at passing today, so you'd question that decision, but they have played round the press. Here is Blanco. That's a terrible pass. Lopez can easily pick that one up. Salvio, Zahovic comes forward, and he's got Izquierdo's got a bit more pace. Izquierdo back to Zahovic. Zahovic with a shot. Oh, it's the side net again. Oh my word. Zahovic here, I just took that touch, realised Izquierdo had more pace, flicked it inside, good back heel, hit, side netting. Oh my word. That is the exact expression I had on my face. Heads in hand. Sousa again going short. 3 minutes. I mean, Independiente are going to be laughing if they come away from the draw here. We have given them a get out of jail free card, but the amount of chances we've created and not put in the net, and it's not over yet because we need to bring Rodrigo Cao out to come and cover this, and he does cover it well. 10 seconds to go. Basically, we need to win it, lump it, score it, and that doesn't happen very often in PES. Martinez into Rodriguez. It's full-time, 0-0. Oh, a hatful of chances wasted. We played better in the second half for sure when we went more attacking with the attacking midfielder, but just wasn't happening for us, was it? Was not happening. 9 shots, 4 on target. Their keeper had a good game, to be fair. Man of the match was Romero for Independiente. Not too sure why. So looking at the league then, we're actually down in 10th, but it's only 2 points off Lanús, River Plate, Estudiantes and Racing Club and Gimnasia and Union, who are all on 6 points. Yeah, 1 win, 1 draw. It's only the second game of the season. But yeah, don't want to leave us too much work in the league. Even if we do leave in January, we want to leave them in a good position where they can crack on and have a bit of a dynasty. I like to think that we're going to leave clubs with a bit of a dynasty opportunity. But yeah, 0-0, not the best. But the important thing is we are through, as Izquierdo has got a bruise, so he's going to be out for a couple of days. Andrada from Villarreal, Cardona from Eibar, Almendra. We've offered him a new contract, monthly report, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, all good, all good. Right, we're going to be back for that huge semi-final first leg against River Plate. I don't know how we're going to do it. I'll decide closer to the time. But yeah, a huge semi-final against River Plate. That's what I'm excited about in this episode. Can we get the 2 big bits of silverware that we want with Boca Juniors? But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Let me know down below who you think is going to win the Euros. There'll be lots of Euros chat in future episodes, I'm sure. Go and check out my podcast as well that I run. It's on YouTube and Spotify. It's called Football Talk at the moment. It may be getting a rebrand soon, but who knows. Thank you so much for watching. For now, I'm out. Cheers.